Felix Eves Martin Jr., a veteran of 2 wars, a plant engineer, and now a philanthropist, was born on March 17, 1927 in Greenville, Kentucky, the county seat of Muhlenberg County. The Martin family has been part of Muhlenberg County for over 200 years. Felix's grandfather, Rufus Martin, started and managed several successful businesses, including the R. Martin Dry Goods Company. Rufus Martin's eldest son was Felix's father, Felix Eves Martin Sr. During the First World War, he served as a pilot in the U.S. Army Aviation Service, flying on a regular basis near the front. After the war, he returned to Greenville, joined the family in business at the dry goods store, and married schoolteacher Ima Jean Sisk on March 10, 1926. Felix was born the following year and was their only child. Felix attended grade school in Greenville, but completed his secondary education at the Macaulay School in Chattanooga, Tennessee in 1945. Upon graduation, he joined the U.S. Maritime Service and served on the SS Thomas Say in the Mediterranean Sea during the final months of World War II. Following his honorable discharge in 1946, Felix enrolled at Western Kentucky University. After his freshman year, he transferred to the University of Kentucky. His education was interrupted in 1950 when he was drafted into the Army to serve in the Korean War. He was trained by the Central Intelligence Corps as a pathfinder for the 8th Army. Felix earned 2 Bronze Stars, a United Nations Service Medal, and a unit commendation for his service. After his honorable discharge in 1952, Felix returned to the University of Kentucky on the GI Bill. After graduation, Felix worked for Southern Bell Telephone Company throughout Kentucky. When his father died in 1960, Felix inherited $267,000. In 1966, Felix moved to Florida, where he became a full-time private investor in the stock market. Felix returned to Greenville in 1996 to care for his mother, who died in 2001 at the age of 98. Felix inherited over $8 million from his mother, but he continued to live modestly in the home his parents had built in 1929 on North Main Street in Greenville. And just like the many generations of his family who came before him, Felix was a lifelong member of the Greenville United Methodist Church. Felix passed away on November 15, 2007, at the age of 80. By the time of his death, he had increased his estate to more than $60 million. Felix left a generous bequest to his church as well as to his alma maters, the Macaulay School and the University of Kentucky. He bequeathed $2.8 million to each school, which will provide annual scholarships to deserving students from Muhlenberg County. Remarkably, Felix left the bulk of his estate, over $50 million, to establish the Felix E. Martin Jr. Foundation. He specified in his will that the foundation would support the civic, cultural, and educational needs of Muhlenberg County. The Felix E. Martin Jr. Foundation will honor the life of this generous local citizen, and his legacy will enhance the lives of individuals living and working in Muhlenberg County for generations to come.